Hello, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's SEO Backlink link building for off-page SEO video, I want to cover a lot of questions that I've been receiving regarding SEO backlinks, how to build them, where to build them, how many should I build, how long will it take to build them, should I use Fiverr, should I use this site, what's a niche edit? There are so many questions that I receive regarding backlinks and proper backlink building strategy that I really want to cover just a few of the tips and tactics. Web 2.0s, niche edits, PBNs, PBN rentals, every piece, anything that comes to my mind, as soon as it comes to me, I like to share it. So that's exactly what we're going to do in today's video. I'm going to cover the questions. I'm going to give you the best answers, and that's what I'm going to do. So stick with me. Let's not waste any time. We're going to head right over here. But the first thing that comes to my mind is recently I had a question regarding authority, link building, and what is authority and what is real authority. I had a quick question just to summarize. Should I build backlinks from this website? And I said, you need to build authoritative links. They come back and they said to me, Chris, so you mean high PA and DA? PA and DA is a third-party metric. When I say a real authority website, I mean an authority website as in it retains and contains real authority. A real authority site is a Forbes. A real authority site is Moz. A real authority site is Huffington Post. They are an authoritative website. So the next piece that I want to touch on is building out Web 2.0 properties. Now, building out Web 2.0 properties has its merit, okay? Now, do I think that you should go out and build hundreds of these? No. But there are a lot of instances where, depending on the brand, business, service, whatever you're doing, maybe you have a local website. Let's just use that for an example. You take your highest authority websites. For this instance, you can go ahead and use Moz, DA, and PA. Find your most authoritative Web 2.0 properties and build out branded links from those Web 2.0 properties. So branded would be, my name is Chris Palmer. I have a site called Chris Palmer Marketing. That's one of many sites, right? Now, when I built out sites using Web 2.0 properties, I primarily build branded, and it contains a citation because I'm primarily a local business. So these could be used for syndication, and also they are excellent to pass power through. And what I mean by passing power is you may want to acquire some lower tier, lesser, or cheaper. Low tier means cheaper links. Maybe you're buying links. Maybe you're acquiring links. You're not doing outreach. You're buying them. These are low tier, okay? And they're cheap. So when you're going out and you're purchasing links, if you're getting a $10 or $20 link, you get what you pay for. You're getting a vote from that website. So the more money, the higher the vote generally, right? Forbes links go for about $800 to $1,000 depending on the writer, right? So moving on to some other questions. So that covers what is real authority. That covers the Web 2.0s. Let's talk about how many links should you build. So how many? Now I did an equation the other day. So how many? This really breaks down and needs to be determined by your competition. So when you do your backlink analysis of your nearest competition, whether you're looking at a local site, whether you're looking at a national site, whether you're looking at an affiliate site, when you're doing a link analysis, a competitive analysis of these profiles using your favorite tools, generally you will need a decent tool, but there are great free tools out there. Now, you get your top 10 competitors, whether it's local, national, affiliate, doesn't matter. Get 10 competitors, get their backlink profiles, take a look at their backlink profiles. Now, you can either do two things. A lot of these sites you can outreach to, maybe you can give them content, but there has to be an exchange. It's either going to be money or it's going to be content. There has to be some type of exchange. Some of these sites, a lot of these sites, you need to build rapport. Rapport is communication, a friendship, a rapport with the person. Or a lot of these writers are able to write on sites, numerous sites, that you want to get links from. So when you're doing your competitive analysis, start with the best links, most relevant links first. Now, do I think that it is best practice to get a relevant link? Yes. Do I think that it matters for passing link juice? Not at all. So I would start with the most relevant links first, but do not be swayed by a semi-relevant link thinking, oh, it's not relevant. No, you will still generate power from these links. So, and I broke this down before, and they have 1,000 links. And your link velocity, you know that you could build 5 links a week. You need to break that down over 52 weeks. Now, if you're building out higher authority links, we're going to use a third-party metric, DAPA, you can beat, if they have 10 DA20 links, all right, I'm just using this, and you're going out and you build 5 DA50 links, do I think that the 5 DA50s beat the 5 20s? Absolutely, especially if they're relevant. So that's the discussion on the amount of links and the velocity. Now let's talk about more on velocity, all right? I'm jumping around here, but I want to cover a lot of these questions regarding SEO backlinks, link building, and link building strategy. Do not build 1,000 because that is now your velocity. I would urge you to bring these levels down, seek out higher link placements as far as authority, higher being better link, and building 1 or 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 a week once you have an established website is more than enough. When they're building out these mass quantities of links, generally it is a tier 2 or a tier 3. What is tier 2, tier 3? These are links that you build to your links, okay? If you acquire a placement as a guest post, all right, it's a do follow link, it's passing power, it's 100% relevant, and you go to Fiverr, and we're going to talk about Fiverr. Do not buy links from Fiverr unless it's tier 2 or tier 3. Do not point these links at your site. But now if you want to head off to these sites, we're going to use Fiverr again, and you want to point links at these quality links to give them a little bit of a boost, that is perfectly fine. But remember, you're pointing sites at a site that is not yours. The webmaster will probably know that they didn't build these links, so you need to have some respect when doing so. Now, another tactic that I've seen that you need to take it easy on is 301ing to these guest post links. Building 301s to a link property sends red flags to the webmaster. Is it effective? Surely. But do I think that it's going to have longevity? Most certainly not. You're the webmaster. It's your decision on what links you build. Do you think that it needs to be relevant? Do you feel that a spam score matters? These are some of the things that you need to decide when you're building out your entity. Now, the very next thing, let's move down here. I feel that when you're building out links, if you're paying X amount of dollars, depending on the link, traffic is most certainly going to be an equation that you need to run mentally to decide if that link is worth that money and if the traffic coming from that site is worth your time. Now, if you're going out and you're building gray hat links, nothing screams longevity and nothing makes a link stronger than not only other links going to it and traffic. But if you want to get something to have a longer lifespan and you want something to stay indexed, because getting backlinks indexed is not the issue, it's having links staying indexed is what is the issue. So if you want to get some longevity and you really want to get an extra oomph apply traffic. This is a huge miss that I've been noticing a lot of SEOs that I talk to that are missing the mark on this one. So not only the tier 2s and the tier 3s and sending power to it, but if you really want to get longevity and you really want to have a link stay indexed, apply some traffic, and this will certainly help you out. It should be part of your SEO strategy of your link building campaigns to build links, build properties to your social profiles. Anytime that you're building links, there needs to be an event. There needs to be traffic. Something needs to occur. So if you're just a brand new site, you're building links, there's no links going to your social entities, and there's no traffic going to your social entities, this is a red flag. Now, with that being said, and this comes to mind too, do not be fearful when performing SEO. Do I think that you should have caution and just don't put caution to the wind? Absolutely. But do I feel that it is absolutely necessary to scrutinize and worry about every single link and every action? No. Calm down. Take it easy. It's a great process. And the best thing about SEO is it's a competition and it's a learning experience. You have to do things so you can grow and you can learn. I had a lot of questions I wanted to cover. I hope that it wasn't too scattered. There's a lot of truth, a lot of knowledge, a lot of tips built within this SEO Backlinks video. My name is Chris Palmer. If you have any questions regarding SEO Backlinks, link building strategies, link building techniques, SEO backlink techniques, local SEO, national SEO, affiliate SEO, digital marketing, or business marketing, please leave it in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next SEO Backlinks link building strategy video. Have a wonderful day.